Happy Thursday. Phil Lindemann with your midday news on Krystal 93. One person was killed in a crash on I-70 eastbound this morning above Silverthorne, the second road fatality in that area in the past week. Steve Lipsher with Summit Fire and EMS.
A Subaru Outback traveling eastbound, so uphill towards the Eisenhower Tunnel, slammed into and underneath a slower moving tractor trailer.
Lipsher says weather was most likely not a factor.
We've got our engine crews up there that are working on trying to extricate the victim.
No estimated time for reopening eastbound. Loveland Pass is your detour. A former golf pro at Breckenridge Golf Club will serve 10 days in jail for stealing $44,000 on fake credit card swipes. The Summit Daily reports 31-year-old Ryan Malstadt was sentenced yesterday for misdemeanor theft. He confessed to stealing the money and then paid it back in full. He also gets 6 months probation. Ski resorts statewide are racing to open, and October is high time for snowmaking if Mother Nature cooperates.
When we turn stuff off in the mornings when it gets too warm and then have to turn it back on, that takes quite a bit of time. So if we can keep it running, provided we have the cold temperatures like we do right now, we really just jump leaps and bounds ahead.
That was Mark Strady-Eldring, a veteran snowmaker at Loveland. It's going to be cloudy and cool again today. Hopefully cold and dry enough to blow snow.
If it's dumping snow, like especially now at this time of the year, but it's kind of warm, people might be like, why is the snow gun's not on? And it's because of the humidity adding to the temperatures.
Weekend forecast calls for sun and warmer temps, with no word yet on opening day at Loveland, Keystone, or A-Basin. Wolf Creek down south is opening up on Saturday on the Bunny Hill only with minimal coverage. Summit County is spending $24.5 million more than anyone else this year on general fund expenses, $52.3 million total. That budget is fed by growing sales and property taxes and goes to operating expenses and salaries. Town of Breckenridge is spending nearly $8 million more than anyone on capital projects, about $32.5 million, fed by a swelling excise fund. Frisco is spending $12.3 million on capital projects next year, including $6.5 million on tax-funded public housing. Our school board election series rolls on with newcomers Chris Guarino and Kim Langley. Langley is running on a platform of back-to-basics academics.
In 2021, the math scores showed us 26.5% of our 8th graders could perform at math grade level. I just feel like it's really setting our kids up for failure, and I know that our kids can do better and they deserve more.
Guarino thinks academic improvement and success are more than test scores.
When I was a kid, I wasn't great with standardized tests, but I believe I was much more of an academic and student, far beyond just those test scores.
Tune in at 4 and 5 for more. In sports, the Avalanche won the season opener last night, 4-2 against the Blackhawks. The Nuggets lost to the Thunder, 108-99. The Nuggets face the Thunder again tonight at 6. And in local sports, Summit High Cross Country dominated the Rifle Invite yesterday, where Dom Ramikas and Josh Shriver went 1-2 for the boys. Landon Cunningham took 4th. For girls, Ella Hagan finished in 2nd place by less than a second. Adeline Avery and Cecilia Minor were top 10. Today, Tigers soccer is playing Rifle away. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.